Now let's talk about virtual monitors. So let's say this is your laptop monitor, could be a desktop monitor. In other words, it's just a single monitor. And let's say if you wanted 2 monitors in Apple Vision Pro, so you have double the screen real estate. You could do that with a virtual monitor. You don't even have to connect a physical monitor to a computer. You could use a virtual monitor. Now what's cool is you can work in this monitor, you can just drag stuff over to this monitor and vice versa. So it's not necessarily mirroring, although you could have it mirrored. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could have, again, double the screen real estate. And if you wanted to, you could have your virtual monitor bigger than your actual monitor. Okay, in this case, you can have it up to 8K size. So really, really large monitor. Think of it like a 100-inch screen TV next to your monitor. So again, really cool stuff. Let's take a look at how to do this. So I'm on my computer right now, and I'm going to go to a link with a GitHub virtual display driver. Okay, and I'm going to look for something called IddSampleDriver. And again, I'll leave a link for this below. And I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and I'm going to go ahead and install it. So if I come up here, here's the zipped folder. So I'm going to want to right click, and I'm going to say extract all, and I'm going to say in the C drive. No, I'm going to go actually just to the C drive. So I'm going to go here to the C drive, and I'll say select folder. So now I'm extracting it in the C drive, and I'm going to go ahead and hit extract. And it looks like I already have it in there. I'll just say replace. Okay. And now it should be in here. Here it is. IddSampleDriver. Okay. Now that we have it in there, if I open it up, this is what we have in here. And I can see there's something called options. Okay. And if I right click, if I select option, right click, and go to open with notepad, now I can see a bunch of, again, scary stuff here. Okay. What this is basically a lot of screen sizes, and this is frames per second. So this is like, think of this as height, width, and frames per second, and that's in pixels. So let's say if I wanted a screen, so I'm going to say 1 is the number of screens that I want. So I just want 1 virtual monitor. Then the second line, I'm going to put how big my monitor I want it to be. So let's say 7,680 pixels, and then I'm going to do comma, and then I'm going to do 4,320 pixels. So this is an 8K monitor, significantly larger than this computer screen that I have right now. And then I'm going to go 90 at 90 refresh. Okay, 90 frames per second. And now I'm going to hit enter. Okay, so basically that's saying, hey, I want 1 additional monitor this large. And you can see that these are common sizes of monitors. The most common size, think of like maybe 1920 by 1080. Okay, so if you don't even know what to do, maybe I would just try this one, 1920 by 1080, 90. That's pretty common. But if you want to try this one, feel free to just kind of follow along. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. Okay, so if I go to File, Save. Okay, now I saved that text option. And it's important that you do that before you move on to the next step. So again, I saved it. And if you want to verify that it's actually saved, I can just right click, open with notepad, and there it is saved. Okay, good. So now moving on to the next step, I'm going to install the certification. So install Cert. Okay. And to do that, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say run as administrator. Okay. I'm going to hit run. Yes. Okay, something popped up that said yes, it didn't show on there. But now I feel like I've got this on here. Okay, and I'm just going to hit enter. And now it's going to kind of run and install that. Now I can go to the device manager. So I can minimize this. Whoop. Minimize this. And if I come down here to device, okay, here's the device manager. this is what this looks like. I'm going to go to display adapters right here, and I can see there. I can go to the top, and I'm going to go to action, and I'm going to say add legacy hardware right here, and now I'm going to click next. I'm going to say install from hardware, advanced, and now I'm going to go to let me think here. I'm going to choose display adapters, click next. And now I'm going to say I have a disk. Okay. So if I have a disk, now I'm going to go browse for it. So if I hit browse, now I can find it. So I can see that I saved it on the C drive, IddSampleDriver. Here it is. I can go ahead and click on that and then click open. If you don't see it, you might have to change that if necessary. And I'll go ahead and click OK. And now I'll click OK here. And then I'll click next. And now it should be installing. Okay, great. Now it looks like it's done. I'll hit finish. And I can actually see it's right here. Okay, IddSampleDriver, HDR. Okay, now what does that mean? Well, if I right click on here and go to display settings, I can see that I do have two monitors now. This was my original monitor. This is my other monitor. Okay, my virtual monitor. So now I have, again, my regular monitor, and if I want to see the size of it, I feel like if I look, yeah, here's the size. So my size of my regular monitor is 1920 by 1080. The size of my virtual monitor is the large size that we told it to be. Again, if I wanted it a different size, I could do that. But now I have my virtual display. So in another video, I'm going to show how to have Apple Vision Pro show both screens simultaneously in the native Apple Vision Pro environment. Awesome. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below.